Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me okay? Hi. I see some new faces today. Welcome. My name is Jackie. Before we get started, for those who do have resistance bands, we are going to be needing a medium and a light resistance band. We're going to be doing a full body workout today, and we're going to use the bands to work on our legs, our shoulders, and a little bit of core as well. However, if you do not have your resistance bands, you can perform the exercises exactly the same without them, or if they start to get a little too much, feel free to release them if you prefer that. And so what we're going to do today, we're going to do the majority of our yoga portion in the very beginning of class. Then we'll do our HIIT portion, and then at the very end, we're just going to do some really nice cool down stretches. I also posted my playlist that I'm going to be using on my Instagram post. So if you don't have access to that yet, you can just go to my Instagram, follow my Spotify, and it's called, what did I call it? Stay on Beat. Stay on Beat is the playlist. If you prefer to listen to your own music, that's totally fine. But this is a playlist that has a lot of beats that are easy to follow, and it's just going to help you keep the rhythm and the consistency throughout your workout if you're trying to keep up to the music the whole time. So it's just a really good way to keep your pace up. Other than that, any questions before we get started? We good? We ready? All right. So if you are using my playlist, go ahead and press play on that now. That way we can kind of stay together. All right, so let's go ahead and get started in a child's pose. So you're bringing your big toes together to touch, the knees open out wide. Resting your hips down to your heels and walking the hands all the way out in front of you. Resting the forehead down onto your mat. Just taking a moment here to draw all of your attention to this present moment. Focusing on your breath. Slowing down the inhales. Slowing down the exhales. Noticing how your rib cage, your spine, the belly expand outwards in all directions with every inhalation. And then noticing how everything drops back into the midline and relaxes with every exhale. We'll take another deep breath in through the nose. And on our exhale, let's walk both of the hands over to the right corner of the mat, placing the left hand on top. You'll notice a nice long stretch through the left side of the body, allowing yourself to continue to anchor down through that left sit bone. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Allowing the inhales and the exhales to be just as long as one another. As we inhale, we'll walk the hands back to the top of the mat. Exhale, crawl them over to your left, placing the right hand on top. Taking 5 deep breaths down the right side of our body. Inhaling, we'll bring the hands back towards the front of the mat, and we'll go ahead and press up into a nice tabletop position so that your hands are underneath the shoulders and the knees are hip-width apart. Moving through cat-cow, we're going to inhale to arch the spine, dropping the belly down, rolling the shoulders open, lifting our gaze. On our exhale, tucking the toes, cat pose. We'll press into hands and knees, rounding our spine, tucking our chin to the chest. And we'll continue with our few more rounds on our own, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Maybe adding some other extra organic movements that feel good in the body. You can roll out the shoulders, you can roll out the hips and the neck. Just taking some time here to free up any tension and any stress that you may be feeling throughout the body. And wherever you are, we'll take 2 more rounds. In through the nose, out through the nose. And once you're finished up with that, we'll come back to a neutral tabletop position. Going into a few wrist stretches, we're going to point our right fingertips back towards our knee. So the palm is still facing down. Again, fingertips are pointing towards the knees. And with your toes tucked, you're going to take a few gentle rocks forward and back. You'll notice this stretches out the inside of the forearm and the inside of the wrist. Now, same hand, you're going to turn the top of the right hand to the floor. So now the palm is facing up towards your chest. Be a little bit more careful through this side as you rock forward and back. Good. Picking up that right hand, give it a nice little shake, place it back down to the floor, and we'll repeat the same thing on the other side. With the left fingertips pointing back towards your left knee, palm flat, tuck the toes, rock forward and back. Moving at your own pace and only going as far as it feels okay in your body. We'll now turn the top of the hand to the floor, palm is facing up, fingertips point towards the knees, rocking forward and back. Again, be a little bit more careful on this side. It tends to be a bit more sensitive. Picking up that left hand, give that a nice little shake, and release the left hand back down to the floor. And now bringing both hands back to neutral, shoulders over the wrist. We're going to circle our shoulders around the wrist, and you'll notice that it changes the distribution of weight around the hands. Go ahead and take about 3 or 4 circles in one direction, and then you'll switch up those circles to the other side. And then once you're done, pausing here at the center, we're going to extend the right arm forward, making sure it's parallel to the ground. And the left leg will extend back behind you, making sure that's also square to the floor. Imagine pulling your rib cage into your spine like you're wearing a corset so that it's fully engaging your core. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale, elbow to the knee, round it in, squeeze the belly tight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, round. Inhale, re-extend the arm and leg. Bending your left knee, exhale as you reach your right hand to your left foot. Once you find that grip, kick the foot directly up into the sky, and then feel your right shoulder rolling open back behind you. Lift your chest forward and up. Deep breaths in through the nose. Out through the nose. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Without slingshotting, slowly inhale, re-extend the arm and leg. Listen close. Only the right hand releases down, left knee to the nose. Inhale, you're going to kick the left foot up towards the sky like a donkey kick. So feel your glute engaging at the top. Tucking your right toes, hover the right knee off of the floor. Exhale, knee to the nose. Keep the right knee off of the ground. Inhale, kick the left foot up to the sky. Exhale, knee to the nose. 3 more. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, round. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, round. Inhale, kick the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Drop the right knee back to the floor. With your knee stacking above the ankle, inhale, low lunge. Arm rise up overhead. Hips sink a little bit lower. Exhaling, straightening the front leg, half splits. Hands release to the floor, maybe the left knee stays bent. Imagine reaching the crown of the head forward towards the toes so that you're lengthening your torso and the belly over the thigh, keeping your spine nice and flat. And now we're going to repeat that 4 more times, moving 1 breath to each movement. Bending into the left knee, inhale, low lunge. Straightening the front leg, exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. One more time, inhale, low lunge. And exhale into half splits. Bending the left knee, inhale, reach the arms back up, Anjaneyasana. On your exhale, cactus the arms, take a little back bend, squeezing the shoulder blades in towards one another. Inhale, re-extend the arms back up overhead. And as you exhale, releasing the hands to the floor, we're going to heel toe the left foot over towards our right hip for half pigeon pose. So as you set up for this, you want to make sure that your left heel, again, is in front of the right hip. Left knee is slightly outside of the left hip. With your right foot, your knee and your back and your hip in one straight line, press up onto the fingertips. Inhale, proud pigeon. Exhale, forward fold, we bow down. And we'll take about 5 rounds of breath here. You should be feeling the sensation throughout your outer left hip and the left glute. We'll take 2 more rounds of breath here. In through the nose, out through the nose. And now pressing back onto your hands, you're going to tuck the right toes back behind you. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Extend that left leg all the way up towards the sky. And on your exhale, stack the hip open. On your own, begin to circle the hip around. Moving a few times in one direction, a few times in the other direction. With our next inhale, straighten out the left leg, square the hip down. Exhale, tiger pose, knee to the nose. Slide your shoulders forward over the wrist. Squeeze the knee in. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward, high plank position. Keeping the elbows grazing the rib cage. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Untucking the toes, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Releasing the knees back down to the floor, tabletop position. Inhale your left arm forward and the right leg back. Flex the toes, engage the belly. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, knee to elbow, squeeze it in. Belly tight. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lengthen. And exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, re-extend the arm and leg. Keep them lifted. Bending your right knee, the left hand reaches for your foot. Instead of pulling your foot in towards the body, kick it up and away from you. Feel the left shoulder pulling back. Keep space between your chin and the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arm and leg re-extend. Exhale, left hand down, right knee to the nose. Inhale, donkey kick, right foot up towards the sky. Squeeze that booty cheek. Tucking the left toes, let your left knee hover. So your knee's like about 2 inches off of the ground. Exhale, knee to nose, round. Press through the hands. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, round. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, donkey kick up. This time, exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Drop the left knee to the floor. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, sink the hips a little bit lower, gazing up in between the fingertips. Elongating the sides of your body. 1 more inhale. Exhale, half splits. Right toes flex towards your face. We come into a forward fold. Again, if the back of your leg's feeling tight, keep a bend in your knee, but continue to flex the toes. That'll still give you a good stretch, and it'll also target your calf muscle. 4 times, 1 breath to each movement. Bending the right knee, inhale, arms float up. Exhale, straightening the legs, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. 1 more of these. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, straighten the leg, fold down. Inhale 1 more time, low lunge. On your exhale, cactus the arms, take a little back bend here. Inhale, reach the arms back up. Exhale, hands release to the floor, pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot so that's exactly in front of the left hip. Your right knee slightly outside of the right hip bone. Inhale, press up onto fingertips, proud pigeon. Leading with your heart, exhale, forward fold. See if you can take this moment of stillness to maybe take control of your breath again. Slow it down. Take deeper inhales and slower exhales. Just 2 more rounds here. And now pressing up onto your hands, tucking the left toes. Inhale, 3-legged dog. The right leg goes up towards the sky. Exhale, stack the hip open, bend the right knee, and start to circle that hip around in different directions on your own. Really lubricating the hip joint. With our next inhale, let's straighten out the right leg, square the hip down. Exhale, shoulders over the wrist, knee to the nose, tiger pose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Open mouth, exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take 5 rounds of breath here, making sure that your neck is completely relaxed, hanging long and heavy. Little tiny bend in the elbow so we're not locking our joints. Really lifting up our hips as high as we can, creating that nice upside down V shape with our body. Inhaling, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, make your way to the very top of your mat with your feet hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your shin bones. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, rise to stand. Circle the arms up over your head, palms touch. Exhale, hands release to your heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, re-extend the arms up high. With your palms together, touching again, exhale, side bend to your right. Looking underneath your left arm. Adding more weight to the pinky outside of your left foot, creating a half rainbow shape with the body. Inhale, we come back to center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Look underneath the right arm. Inhale, come back to center. Bending the knees, exhale, chair plane. All the weight goes into your heels, the arms fly. Rise up onto your tippy toes, drinking bird pose. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Let's put on those high heels. 3, 2, and 1. Dropping the heels down, inhale your right leg up to your chest. Find balance here first. Flex or point your right toes. And then slowly exhale into your twist. Right arm back, left arm forward. In your twist, bring the fingertips behind your ears. On your exhale, knee to the elbow, squeeze it in. Tapping the foot down, inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's begin, side crunches. Now that the music's getting more upbeat, see if you can start to pick up the pace. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee lifts. We're reversing it. Open the arms. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, warrior 3, fly it back. Find balance here first. Little tiny bend in the standing leg. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, round and tuck into a tiny little ball, knee to the chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round it in. One more. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, re-lengthen. Stepping the left foot to the back of the mat. Reach the arms up overhead, high lunge. Back heel is lifted. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Good, relax those shoulders. Feel strong, feel proud here. Right palm faces up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Another 10 push-ups. Step back to high plank. Count on your own. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Nice job, everyone. Keep it up. Keep breathing. Last one, we're holding in high plank. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Open mouth, down dog. Inhaling, lift the heels, look forward. Exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press to stand. Circle the arms up overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands draw to our heart center. All right, our warm-up is done. Let's go ahead and grab a sip of water. And then while you do so, I'm already sweating so much. I'll explain the exercises. All right. So, again, if you do not have bands, you're going to follow along exactly the same. For the first exercise, we're going to do wide to narrow jumping jacks. So it's going to look like this. You're going to do one regular jumping jack, open, close, keeping your feet together and the hands together, you go straight up. So it's wide, narrow, making sure you're on the ball bounce of your feet the whole time. The next one, we're going to need the band. And I suggest going for a lighter band. We're going to place the band around our ankles. And we're going to start in a high plank position. We're going to do a plank jack on our hands and on our elbows. So make sure that when you go up and down, you alternate which elbow goes down first and which hand presses up first. So it's going to look like this. In high plank, you're going to open, close the feet, open, close, lower down to your elbows, open, close, press back up, open, close. Then after this one, you're going to keep the bands around your ankles, and we're going to do lateral squats, which means this is going to work our abductors, our outer thigh muscles, and our butt cheeks, our booty. So with your feet hip width apart, squatting down, using the outside, the outside leg to go against the resistance, you're going to jump over to the right, back to the left, and you're taking as wide as a jump as you can from side to side. Still keeping the band around your ankles. You're gonna come down to tabletop. This is for the next one. And you're actually gonna place the bands around the arches of your feet. Then in our high plank, this is going to be for our core. You're gonna lift the knees. You're gonna pull right knee to your left elbow, twist, step back, left knee to right elbow, and step it back. And we're gonna do this at a pretty fast pace. Once we do this one, you can take the bands off of your ankles. If you have a chair, a stool, or just anything you can recline on, we're gonna go for tricep dips. If you don't have a chair or anything, you can do this on the floor. Hands will go on your stool with the fingertips pointing down. With your feet walking forward, you're gonna bend the elbows straight back. Inhale, exhale, press up. If you don't have a chair, make sure you keep your butt lifted off of the ground as you dip up and down on the floor. From here, we're gonna do broad jumps to back pedals. So you're gonna start at the back of your mat, using your arms for momentum. Bending the knees, swing back, take a wide jump forward on the tippy toes, back pedal back. Right when you get to the back of the mat, you jump it back forward, take it back again. After this, we're coming down onto our hands and knees in a reverse tabletop. With your fingers either pointing to your feet or to the sides of the room, you're going to lift your hips. Right hand touches the left foot, twist, inhale down, exhale, alternate, side to side. And then our very, very last one. This is where you want to use a medium resistance band. It's going to be legs and shoulders. So with your elbows squeezing into your body the entire time, the band's going to be about chest height. You're going to squat down. When you come up, your left hand is going to punch up to the right. And then you lower, punch to the left. So this is going to create resistance for our shoulders. Again, make sure that the hand that is not punching is actually pulling down on the band to make that top arm work a little bit harder. And that's it. That's our workout. Any questions? Pretty good? Understand them pretty well? Okay. So we're going to start 45 seconds every exercise with a 15-second rest in between. After we do one whole round, we get a 1-minute break, and then we do it again. Sound good? All right. Bump your music. Get it ready. We're about to work super hard right now. So let's all stand up. We're going to get ready for our wide to narrow jumping jacks. All right, let's get ready. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Let's start. Wide, narrow. Again, try to listen to the beat of the music and see if you can stay with that beat. Nice, there you go, keep it up. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get our bands. Light band around the ankles. We got about 5 seconds till the next exercise starts, and we're going to set up for a high plank. All right, let's lift the knees up. Open, close the legs. Open, close, elbow, elbow. Open, close, hand, hand. Nice job. Keep those booties down. Your whole body should be parallel to the floor. Nice job. There you go, Karen. 15 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands back to your feet. rise to stand. We're going into lateral jump squats. With your feet hip width, start nice and low. Starting to your left, take a big leap. Go against the resistance of the band. There you go. Use your arms. Imagine like you're skiing down a mountain. Don't straighten those legs. Stay nice and low. Good. That's perfect, Andrea. Keep it up. Nice job, Jasmine. Keep that momentum. Only 15 seconds, guys. We can do this. We got it. Big leaps. Big, big leaps. We got 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down to our hands and knees. Place the band around the arches of your feet. Hands under shoulders, lift up to plank, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Let's start. Follow the beat. Left, right, left, right. Good, belly tight. Feel those abs. Only 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Take the bands off. Your choice on the floor or on your chair, tricep dips. We got about 5 seconds to start. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. You're all so strong. Keep it up. Amazing job, everyone. Keep going. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through your mouth. Let's go, Kira. 5, 4, 3, 2, and time. Coming up, we're going to go all the way to the very back of our mat. Broad jump to back pedal. Catch your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, arms back, hop it forward. If you need to modify or you start getting tired, you can do 1 foot at a time. Let's go, let's go. Every time you jump, you're trying to jump higher and further. Challenge yourself. Good. Get those knees up. More than halfway there. 10 more seconds. Keep it up, keep it up. Three, 2, and 1. Let's come down to the floor. Reverse tabletop, opposite hand to opposite foot. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Lift the hips up and twist. Exhale as you twist. Twist your body to the side as much as you can. That's going to help you target your obliques. 20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last Last one before our break. Medium resistance band. Grip your band like this. Squeeze it into your rib cage. Ready? Squat down. Twist to your right. Inhale down. Exhale to the left. Punch straight up to the ceiling. Get nice and low. Weight in your heels. Seconds. Don't slow down. Three, two, and one. Bands down. Woohoo! Round one finished. Grab your water. We have a 1-minute break. Ooh. How we doing so far? Good? You got it. You're not dying. You're not dying. You can do it. I know you can. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. You can do it. I know you're strong enough. Got 30 seconds left of rest. We have one more round of this and then we get to stretch it out and relax and feel good for the rest of the day. All right, we got 15 seconds till we start again. Wide to narrow jumping jacks. All right, we're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Yes, keep it up. Halfway there. More seconds. And time. Let's grab our light bands. Around the ankles, plank jacks. High to low plank. Ready? Let's lift our knees. Jack, open, close. Elbow, elbow, open, close, hand, hand. Make sure you're alternating which elbow goes down and which hand comes up first. Fifteen seconds. Three, two, and time. Keep your bands around your ankles. Let's come up to stand. We're gonna leap from side to side. Catch your breath. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Get low, hop to the side. Go against the resistance. Good. Nice job, Talia. Keep it up. Let's go, Niche. Nice job. Stay low, stay low. Big jumps, big jumps. Three, two, one. Keep your bands come back down to your hands and knees. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. This is all for our core. Lift the knees up and start. Right, left, right. Make sure the bands are on the arches of your feet. You're exhaling every time you pull the knee up towards your arm. Woo! Let's go, let's go. We can do this. We're in this together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down, you can release the band. Going into triceps. Ready? And let's start. Inhale down, exhale up. Good. Halfway there. Exhale out through the mouth. Seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Shake out those arms. We're going to go to the back of the mat. Broad jumps to back pedal. We only have 3 more exercises left. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Squat down, hop forward. Back pedal. Good. There you go, Mark. Nice, Mark. Keep lifting those knees. Twenty more seconds. Nice, Karen. Ten seconds. One more. Give me one more hop. Time. All right, coming up next, we're going down to the floor. Reverse tabletop. Starting in 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips, side to side. Great job, Jasmine. Keep it up. Nice job, Andrea. 5 more seconds. Time. Grab your medium band. We're coming up, last one. Elbows into the rib cage. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, punch up and twist. Pivoting on the ball mound of your foot. Straight up into the air. Good. Get nice and low. Weight goes into your heels. "15 seconds. Let's give it our best. This is it. Last 15 seconds. Give it all you got. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Toss those back do the Drake dance. Are we all in the same song? All right. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, let's come into a child's pose again. We're going to have our big toes together, touching again, knees open wide. Hips to the heels. If you feel like you need a little bit more space to breathe, you can make you can stack your forearms like a pillow and just rest your forehead on top. This is a very grounding and centering pose. Use it to slow down your breath and to just kind of give yourself some time to really absorb all of the hard work you just did. Notice how you're feeling. Notice all of the physical and energetic shifts happening throughout your body right now. Through our breath, through movement, we allow ourselves to release all of the things that are no longer serving us, creating more and more space for all of the good things that we're manifesting into our life. If you haven't done so already yet, walk both of your hands all the way forward to the top of your mat. Lifting your gaze, we're going to bring ourselves all the way down onto our belly and chest. We're going to extend the left arm out to the left, so if you can take a peek, I'm making like a T shape with my arm and my body. With your hand in line with your shoulder, pressing your right hand into the floor, you're going to step your right leg over the left leg. You're going to get a really nice shoulder stretch going on here. One more round of breath on this side. Slowly exhaling as you lower down to your belly and chest. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Extend the right arm to your right. Press your left hand into the floor and step the left leg over the right leg. And then slowly come back down onto your belly. Sliding your elbows underneath the shoulders, we're going to lift into Sphinx pose. Only your left elbow is going to lift. Your right hand with the palm facing up towards the ceiling is going to slide underneath directly across your chest. Let your right shoulder drop down, and then as you walk your left hand forward, you'll notice sensation running around your shoulder blade and across your upper back as well. If it starts to feel a little too intense, just roll back over to your right side. To deepen the stretch, keep squaring your chest down. One more round of breath. We're going to stay here for our exhale. And now sliding the left forearm back in. Let's come back into Sphinx pose. Both elbows are down. Lift the chest, reset the spine. Lifting your right elbow up. The left arm slides under, palm is facing up towards the sky. Drop your left shoulder to the floor and then walk your right hand as far forward as you comfortably can. Good. Sliding your right arm in, release the left. Come up into Sphinx pose. And then pressing up onto your hands, lifting the hips. Let's come into tabletop. Take 3 rounds of cat-cow on your own. Inhaling to arch the spine. And exhaling to round it. And then once you finish with your 3 rounds of cat-cow, bringing your spine back to neutral, we're going to swing the legs out in front of us, so we're coming into a seat. With our left leg extending forward, we're going to cross the right leg on top like this, so the knees are lining up. With your right toes flexing back, left toes flexing back towards your face, bring the fingertips out to frame your legs, and then slowly begin to hinge forward. You might notice the sensation right away, so don't worry about going super deep into this fold. The weight of the top leg should automatically begin to open up your hamstring. Allow your neck to relax. It's okay if your upper back is rounding here. And as you inhale, bring yourself all the way back up onto a seat, but keep the legs exactly as they are. Now, shifting weight to your left hip, you're going to do the same thing with your left leg. You're going to wrap it around. You might already start to feel this around the outer right hip. Going into full cow face, I would recommend grabbing one of your bands and grabbing it with your left hand. I'll show you backwards so you can see what my hands are doing. You're going to bring your left arm behind your head, and then your right arm with the thumb pointing down, palm facing outwards, going to grab the opposite end of the band, and you're going to work your hands in as close together as you can. Full cow face, so we're getting an outer hip and a shoulder stretch at the same time. If you don't need the band, you can release that. If you feel like you can go a little bit deeper here, you can forward fold. One more round of breath. If you're forward folded, slowly come all the way up. Let's all release our hands first. Wiggle out the shoulders. Straighten out the legs. Go ahead and shake that out. And we'll repeat on the other side. Now your right leg stays straight. The left knee goes on top. With your left toes right toes flexing back behind you or towards you, bring the fingertips to the sides of your leg. Inhale to lift the chest and exhale to hinge forward. Again, once you hinge forward, go ahead and just relax your neck down. Don't worry about your spine being flat for this variation. Just allow your body weight to melt over that top leg. Visualizing your breath flowing into whatever area you might be feeling the most tension. And see if you can notice a sense of release with every exhalation. One more deep breath. Slowly rise all the way on up. Shifting your weight over towards your right hip. Swing your right leg around to your left hip bone. If you need to, grabbing your band, you're going to reach for it with your right hand that goes behind your head, and then your left arm goes underneath. Gomukhasana, cow face. Your choice, stay here, or hinging at the hips, come into a forward fold. Let's take 3 more rounds of breath here. And then as you inhale, come all the way up. Release the arms. Release the legs. Give them a nice little shake. And then we'll come back into a nice cross-legged seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the top of our head. Placing our palms to face up on our lap as we soften the shoulders away from the ears. Closing up the eyes. Again, allow yourself to continue drawing all of your attention within. Using this time to thank yourself for coming out on your mat today, for taking some time out of your day to focus on self-care and on self-love. With our eyes still closed, we'll inhale both of the arms up over our head, pressing the palms together to touch. And as we open mouth exhale, we'll pull all of that energy back down into our heart center, slightly bowing our gaze down. As always, it is such an honor and a pleasure being able to share my practice with you all. So thank you very, very much for joining me this morning. As we raise our thumbs to our third eye center, the light within me sees and honors the light within you. Namaste.